try to make the tea, like, it would obviously never taste like the way our mom would make it. I started making it a little bit more because I would ask my mom, like, can you actually show me how to make it? And she showed me, like, there's different spices that you would add. And then one time I made it for my uncle, and he really liked it. And that's when I knew him, okay, I'm not bad at this thing. So I met this guy at birth when he was in his diapers. It's my brother Mazer.
Yep.
Muhammad, I met in college about 10 years ago. And Wafak, I met through Muhammad and my brother through mutual friends.
In spring of 2021, Red Wolf Chai was brought into the world, and they were serving East African staples, chai, and chapati. And they started off where a lot of other small businesses do, in the farmers market.
I think the best time for me at Red Wolf was that first week that we started. We got a lot of people just coming out and supporting, so much so that some of the people at the market thought we were paying people to actually show up. Alhamdulillah, it was amazing to see the support from our friends. Just, how hectic it was, us running out of chai, like an hour into the market. SubhanAllah, like, I left that day, from the market, like, very emotional. Like, I was, these guys probably don't know, but I shed a couple tears, not gonna lie, that day. Just because it was just amazing, how much support we got that day.
Honestly, this whole experience has been really amazing. I mean, like, coming into it at the beginning of the season, you don't know how well you're gonna do, right? We've been able to meet some really new, cool people. We've been able to tell people that we're so sorry, we're sold out of everything.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, but sorry. Thank you, take care.
We were at the SnapB conference. Majority of people that were at the SnapB conference were East African, primarily Somali people, and there were some elders there as well. So at first, obviously, we ran out of the hot chai very quickly because everybody was just accustomed to drinking hot chai.
It's funny, right? Like, you tell East African people about, like, iced chai, right? Like iced tea or iced coffee, and that's like blasphemy. Like, are you crazy? What do you mean? It's hot. It needs to be so hot. My aunt drinks her tea so hot that she puts the cup in the microwave first, because if the cup isn't hot, if it's room temperature, it's too cold.
There's a group of older men that came to the table, and they're asking me, like, hey, do you have hot chai? And I told them, no, I'm sorry, we ran out, but we do have ice. So I was like, yo, listen, like, it's completely free. Just try it out. He's like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. It's free. I just poured him half a cup, and I gave him iced. I was like, let me know what you think. And then he took a sip, right? And then he looked at me, and then he turned around and just started calling his friends back over, like, yo, you all have to come. And they all ended up getting all full cups of iced chai, and they all really liked it. And I just, I got a complete kick out of that. It was hilarious.
Red Wolf Chai's goals don't just end at the kitchen, though. They go far beyond that, tying in with the thing that made all this possible in the first place: community.
One of our goals is obviously, what we take from the community, we want to give back. We want to put our money where our mouth is, right? So, sponsoring or donating to initiatives that the community that we see are doing, good things in the community. Whether that's like places like Araha, like East African Relief, youth programs, right? Women's and sisters programs. So whatever that may be, supporting those communities. As we build community, we also want to support other communities as well.
Red Wolf, even the name comes from the fact that wolves roll together in a pack and have that sense of community. We want to be able to bring our community, our culture, and everything that comes with it to the public, right? And we want to, as Azhar would say, build a community one cup at a time.
What inspires me, and inshallah, if we succeed, is being able to chart the path for other people. Being able to show, like, hey, there's Muslim kids, East African kids that were able to actually set their sights on a goal, do something, and actually achieve success, and that you're able to do that as well. Even with the little that we've done so far, the few months that we've been in this, I think we see that a lot of people have been inspired by it, and that inspires us in turn to actually keep going and to keep pushing. Like yesterday, me and Wafak were at the kitchen. I called him at 9 p.m. to go to the kitchen to make tea. Both of us really didn't want to go. We're like, it's not it today. But we thought about it. We took a second to remember what we're doing this for, and I think just doing it for the people is what really inspires me.
We come from privilege, right? Coming from East Africa, we have cousins, second cousins, thirds, whatever, aunts, uncles, and and some of them don't have food to eat, or some of them they're wearing the same shirt as they did for the last year, or whatever it is, right? So I think part of my personal goal is to be like financially well off to take care of my family in Sudan.
You have that idea that you want to try out, do it. I have a goal, but leave the results up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
I mean, if things go well for us, alhamdulillah, it's by the qadr of Allah. If it doesn't go well for us, then that's just what was written, and I feel like we could all get through that. But just make sure that you have peace in the fact that everything happens for a reason, and everything is written, so just do the best that you can, and leave, like Azhar said, leave the rest up to Allah.
Take the risk, believe in yourself, and if we did it, you can do it. Just, if you have any plan, any idea, take the risk and do it. Believe in yourself.
Nike sponsor us, you can do it. My dream is for Red Wolf to achieve success so that it can be a vehicle, for it to be a blessing for others. Prophet Isa says that وَجَعَلَنِي مُبَارَكًا أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُ. Make me a blessing wherever I go, right? And I want Red Wolf to be that vehicle that we can do khair, do goodness with, use that to ultimately get to the best of places in the akhirah. But for it to be one of the many vehicles of doing good for myself, my family, and my community.
To find out everything that Red Wolf is doing, I want you guys to go to your social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you got. Search up Red Wolf Chai. That way you'll know everything we're doing, everywhere we're at, and any sort of updates that we have in the future. If we're going to be at a coffee shop near you, if we're opening up a brick and mortar store, if there's anything, just go to your social media, Red Wolf Chai.